My name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. This is the first Sunday of the month, so it's draw time. There's nobody here except me, so unfortunately I'll have to do it. So the hand goes in. There's quite a lot of names in here now. There's quite a few come in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Right, there's one. It looks like an oldish one actually. As the paper's old. Right, the name I've got is Lee Seacombe. Lee Seacombe. Right, Lee, all you need to do is send me an email with an address and I'll get the prizes posted off to you next week. I'm going to do another draw. It's something really special this time because it's going to be a Christmas draw. Well, it'll be like the first Sunday in January. I'll show the prizes a little bit later on. I haven't had a great time in the workshop this week. I still don't feel right. I can't seem to shake this horrible cold bug off. I'm definitely better, but not right. I do a bit of machining. I make a couple of unions for some pressure gauges. It's actually for the gas turbine project that I'm busy with now. The Stuart Turner engine is nearly finished. I'm going to put a Stuart Turner video on after this. Then I think there's only 2 more and that'll be that finished until I can test it on live steam and then take it apart, paint it and put it back together again. I do a little bit of plasma cutting for one of my viewers in America. He wanted a little key making for a collar chuck. I do my own little sort of twist on that and I do that. So it's a bit of plasma cutting, a little bit of milling and a machine of brass union, and that's basically all I had time for this week. I've got a job to do here which is actually a job for myself. These 2 pressure gauges are the instrumentation for the gas turbine engine I'm busy building, and I need to make some adapters to go from that thread there, which is 1/4 BSP, down to that which is push fit for 6mm nylon. Nylon just push fits in there and there's some teeth grab it, and that's a really strong secure joint and you can take it apart again. That thread on there is 1/8 BSP and that one's 1/4. I'll bring the camera in a bit closer and show you exactly how it's supposed to seal. On the end of the gauge there's a little spigot, there's a copper washer goes on there, then that would tighten down into a union. It'll also go nicely onto there. So if I machine a bit of brass with that thread, 1/8 BSP, turn it around, counterbore it and machine it 1/4, I'll be able to make a union that'll hold those 2 together like that. Nice and neat, simple little union. So we'll get a bit of brass and see what we can do with it. The hole size for 1/8 BSP is actually 8mm. Well, according to my chart it is. It was probably 5/16 in the day. Keep mentioning these Dormer coated drills, they are absolutely superb. That's definitely better. That'll screw it there nicely with some tape on it, so that's that end sorted out. I'm going to take a little bit off the outside damper and I'll leave it because there's that much There's not that much on it anyway. We'll probably get a much better result with the lathe running forwards. Normally do. Yes, as I thought. So I can measure down from this face, and I don't know how deep I can go. It's quite a bit to come off this, I think. Here I can go in for 12 mil, at least 12 mil. $11 mil. Near enough, 11.5. This is quarter BSP. I've purposely left the drill chuck not fully tight so it will slip when it gets down to the bottom of its hole, which will be about now. That's it. So now I'm going to screw that fitting into the back of there with a washer, and that should be a nice seal. I'll take it out and see what sort of result I'm going to get. Hopefully it'll work. Right, I need to take that, screw that back a little bit. It's actually going to seal on the copper washer, so it doesn't really matter how tight or slack that is in there. It's not sealing on a taper thread. I need a slightly smaller washer to go in there, but you can see how it's going to work. That pipe fitting is going to screw in over the top of there, and that should seal, no problem at all. I'll just knock those two corners off, put a little radius on them. Could have done been slightly longer, but it'll certainly do the job. I'll make the second one a little bit longer than that. It's amazing how just a little chamfer like that can transform a job and make it look sort of half finished instead of that wobbling about like a wobbler. Like that. And you see the little copper washer goes on there, that's what does the sealing. The threads are just to hold the two parts together. That screws on like that, and then the little union screws into there, and they butt up against each other onto that copper washer, so all that's doing is holding together. The threads aren't doing any sealing at all. So I can tighten that into there, and that should be a nice pressure tight joint. Right, so there, bastard thing. So they're touching each other inside of there, and that's going to be just a job. This one goes up to 2 bar. That's a boost pressure one, and the other one goes up to 4 bar, 60 psi, which is the oil pressure. Nice gauges. Amazing how cheap these are. Glycerine filled stainless gauges are, I think they're a tenner each. Give it a little wisp of compress there. Excellent. This is one of the prizes for next month's giveaway. This was given to me, and I've already got 2. I've got a starter one as well, so I can't use 3. This one's Mr. Tuyo. It's absolutely brand new, unused, absolutely mint, and it is indeed Imperial. Yep, Imperial. So that's it. It's a lovely bit of kit. Everything's there. Spanners, all the bits and pieces. It goes up to 12 inch. So as well as that, you get the customary set of drills and a double boost mug. If you want to enter the draw, all you've got to do is send me an email with your name on, like your full name, like John Mills, not just John. Your name goes in the bucket. If it's drawn out, you win the prize. There'll also be some stickers. If anybody wants some stickers, if they send me an email, I'll be able to sort you out with some stickers. I've had a lot of stickers printed off to give away. The strangely shaped thing we've just cut on the plasma cutter is actually a key, like a college chuck key for one of my viewers. It's got to have 2 slots into it, into here. The sizes are 8.5 and 9.5 are the nearest metric I can get to the Imperial sizes give us, and then he can tweak them with a file to make them fit perfectly. I've got a 7mm cutter in, so I'm going to cut the slots with a cutter and then tweak them either side to get it out to 8.5 and 9.5. Quite a simple little job, quite interesting. I put a little bit of different sort of shape into the handle, as you probably noticed. So the first thing to do is to cut the slot to 7mm, and then we'll move it out and make it wider. This is a carbide cutter. I'm just going to run it dry. It should work all right. Right, we're down to full depth. I need to measure it accurately now and then move it across to get the slot the right width, which is 8.5 mil. You always turn it off, don't be tempted to go poking your hands in there when it's running. Not a good idea. Right, it's actually at 7.2 there. The cutter's going that way, so I want to be cutting on the far side, so we're doing some conventional milling. I'll move it across this way, 1/2 mil, and we'll go from there. Right, that's 1/2 mil, lock the table off. Dead on 8 now. Right, so that's exactly 8.5. It's slightly undersized, but it means you can file it to get the size you want. We'll do the other one. A slightly different camera angle. So that's his little bell end spanner made. A little bit of work with a file to make it a perfect fit, but that's the sort of thing you want, and it's got the unique non-slip handle. Don't forget, if you want to get a quick look at the videos or an early look at the videos without any adverts on and with a little bit of swearing, have a look at the link on my Patreon channel. By all means, go on Patreon and support me. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And anyway, I'll see you next week.